check, mic check, 1 2
Mic
1
check,
2.
mic check.
Hey, soul sister,
Ain't that Mr.
on the radio,
Stereo, the way you move ain't fair, you know.
We won't sing the whole time.
We should have gone to American Idol, I think.
promise. So
Remember we did American Idol in Disney?
So the thing is, like, yeah, and when I did that, they pulled me aside. They were like, the world can't handle you.
No. By the way, do you remember how seriously I took that? I was practicing outside the attraction.
No, I took it so seriously, and you want to know what? I thought I was going to get discovered in my
Sophia, I thought I was winning. I thought I was winning.
In my teal blue shorts and my gray, orange, and teal Aztec printed.
You already know what shirt I was wearing. My orange striped tank top with my Mickey Mouse visor.
And I was like, this is the outfit.
So for anybody who doesn't know or is not a Disney person, when we were younger, there was a attraction at Disney called like American Idol Experience, and you got to go in and audition, and then like the person who won that day got to get a free ticket or whatever to go audition for American Idol, which like you could have done for free anyway. But Sophia and I were like, this is our moment.
No, I was like, here it is. I'm like, guys, I hope that I will remember you when I make it big.
And I was getting, I'm sure I was like taking it so seriously, like being so pick me, like, la, 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 la.
The thing is, like, I really thought it was gonna happen for me, but
yeah,
you know what though? Like, I did have a solo at my first Holy Communion, and
Sophia, you literally played Woody in Toy Story.
Yeah,
like, hello.
Yeah, I've got chops.
You do.
I've got chops.
Sometimes when I'll sing in the car, Tom and I will sing to Declan, obviously, and I'll be like, oh, is Daddy a good singer? And he'll go, yeah. And I'll go, is Mommy a good singer? And he'll go, no. And like, I know I have a better voice than Tom.
You know who's actually a good singer and who actually
me?
Okay, yeah. But you know who else?
Me.
It actually could have like a career as a country singer. I could never.
Hayden?
Yeah. I could never go because like I don't like country, but he actually like,
unfortunately,
has a good voice.
My vibrato is also country. Like, I sing country songs so good, but I don't like country music.
I sing opera.
Because you give us a bar?
Like Wicked, like I'm like that. Like, I'm that talented, but I don't want to break the glass around.
No, yeah. We don't want to take Ariana Grande out of a job. Yeah. Speaking of Wicked, by the way, I got a matcha for the first time. Oh. It relates to Wicked because it's green, so I thought I would give you a taste.
Yeah, Belle's never had a matcha, and you know what? I've been saving this. I've been stewing this. She walks in, she goes, I got a matcha to try for the first time for you to see. And I'm like, you didn't fucking get me one? Oh. I'm like, in my brain, I was this close to saying it, but I was like, save it for the pod.
You literally looked at me so crazy when I said I got a matcha, and I was like, why is she looking at me like that?
Yeah, because I'm like, this inconsiderate motherfucker.
I'm so sorry. Okay, well, so every time I go to my husband, something to know about Tom. His favorite fast food restaurant is Dunkin' Donuts. Like, he loves Dunkin' Donuts.
That's crazy.
But so every time I take him to Dunkin' Donuts, I see on the sign marshmallow matcha, and I fucking love marshmallows. I've never had matcha. It looks gorgeous. So I ordered a small marshmallow matcha, and what is in that, apparently, is 2 matcha powder, 2 vanilla shot, milk, marshmallow, cold foam.
All right, take a sipperini.
Incredible.
That was so influencer of you. You're like,
do you want to try a sip? Did you have peanut butter today?
I literally haven't eaten anything today. I actually have a funny for you.
What?
That's literally milk.
Oh, is it?
I want you to know that's matcha flavored milk. Like that, it doesn't taste like really that. I mean,
it doesn't taste like matcha?
No, it does, but like it's not. I wouldn't equate that as like a full experience.
Okay, well, so something about me. I have allergies. And I always thought that matcha was like grass. Like I thought, because I'm allergic to grass. Okay, wait, let me give you context. I'm allergic to grass. So I thought that that matcha was like I can't have a wheatgrass shot because it will make me have reactions. So I was like, I was like, matcha's obviously grass. So the other day I was just like Googling because I was like, I want to try this marshmallow fucking cold foam. So I'm Googling, I'm like, what is matcha? And it's like, oh, it's literally dried green tea. I bet you loves green tea.
It's good. So it does taste like dirt though if you just like.
No, obviously you have to get like the blueberry lavender mocha choca smocha latte.
No,
matcha.
But if you like that, I really think you would like my matcha latte. Make blueberry tea. I mix it with my matcha, and I dump it in my
there's
core
like a funny aftertaste, but I think that's the marshmallow cold foam.
I think it's the artificial sweetener.
Yeah, it's definitely the cold foam. I would give it a 6.8 out of 10, Duncan. So you could do better, but it was pretty.
I'd give it like a 3.
It's too tough critic.
Yeah, it's too milky Cocoa Puff, and not in a good way.
Milky. We're being very like.
I know. Well, so you want to laugh? Actually,
sure.
I had something funny to tell you. This is credit to Andy, one of my best friends.
Andy, the town clerk.
So
who keeps this town afloat?
Belle calls me. This is why I thought of it because you said, "Did you eat any peanut butter today?" I'm like, "No, I literally just opened my ass right before you got here." I call her to like say hi to Declan. She had a late night last night, so I didn't think she was going to be here at actually 9.
I stayed up until 12 o'clock last night. Yeah. My friends didn't leave my house. Shout out Melissa and Megan. They didn't leave my house till like 11:30.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like,
which is crazy for me.
I'm like, no way she's getting here around 9. So I'm like in bed. I call her to say hi to Declan. She's full glam in the car. I'm like, fuck.
Something about me, I'm never going to be late.
So I text Andy because Andy texted me like I need to get up, and I was like, "Same, Belle's on her way. Like I'm not ready at all." And she texts me and she goes, "You when Belle arrives." It's this picture from New York. Here, guys, this picture from New York. Belle.
Can you post that on the Instagram?
I will. After a wild night, Belle was picking me up from New York, and I literally didn't even know she was there. I wasn't ready in the slightest.
Tom came with me, and Tom was like, so "What is going on in this apartment?"
It was so funny. I had a rough night. It's like fine though because now I'm sober. So anything that I did before that,
yeah,
I'm like I'm
chalk it up. Yeah.
But she texted me. I literally died. She goes, she's gonna be like deja vu. But I want you to know, I have no makeup on at all right now.
Sophia,
literally
let me tell you something about you. Let me tell you something. You have the most beautiful like skin and features. Like I really thought you were wearing makeup.
No, because you know what it is. I put on a little fake tanner. Fake tanner can get you anywhere. Like, all I have on my body right now is fake tanner and a dream.
Every time I put on fake tanner, I lose 10 pounds.
Yeah. Same. I mean, look at me. I look incredible.
You look amazing. No, but I literally thought you were wearing makeup, so that's a big slide.
Oh my god. But you know what? As I age, as I get older, I realize I just need to put on. Oh, are you gonna sneeze?
No, I was gonna sing a song, but it's not a song that the people would know.
When I get older, I will be stronger. I'll be freedom, just like the way.
Honestly, very World Cup of us. The World Cup is starting here in Boston soon. I'm not gonna be able to get fucking anywhere in my house.
You call me Sofifa. So. Anyway, yeah, just a little spray tan dream. As I get older
and
wiser, I realize like I don't really need to cake on as much makeup. I put on a little like instant.
I like
tanner,
a fig. I need a sig.
A little blush.
Oh
yeah, I need a fig. I need a sig. What is the? Oh,
I don't know the rap,
but whatever.
But I know that she means like the world to me.
You know what? Alicia wouldn't know it either if you asked her.
No, she wouldn't. And that's why I love her.
That's what makes her beautiful.
Oh my god.
I knew you were gonna do.
I'm such a One Direction like stan, by the way.
Oh my god, that was. So
How was your week? Are you ready to like get into the stories, or do you want to like chit chat?
Let me tell you, I put my motherfucking post this week. Okay, I did my presentation this week that we talked about procrastinating last week, and I just want to let you know, guys. Okay, every time I give anything, I have imposter syndrome. Like I'm like, shit, that wasn't. I don't know if that was good.
Yeah, but you did so good.
And then I meet with my boss. He's like, you were so eloquent. It was perfect. I don't know if you get nervous, but you exude confidence. Like this and that. Like tell me what I did great. And I was like, you know what? Hell yeah!
Is that all you did this week? Was your presentation? I feel like you did other stuff this week.
Did I do other stuff this week?
Declan had a dream about Sophia this week.
Yeah. Oh my god, you guys! The morning of my presentation.
Belle
asked Declan who he dreamed of, and he said, "Auntie."
So every morning,
in Cedar Ford.
Every morning, I get up and I bring Decky in. Like I get Decky up, and Tom does Decky's bedtime routine. Every morning, I go in, and my first step is I turn on the light, and then he sits up in his bed and he goes, "Hi," and I say, "Hi," and then I go open the windows, and then I turn off his music, and I turn off his nightlight, and I say, "Did you have a good sleep?" And he goes, "Yeah," and I say, sometimes he says no, but most times he says yeah, and then I said, "Did you have good dreams?" And he said, "Yeah." Sometimes he says no. Then I said, "Who did you dream about?" And every time I ask him who he dreams about, he says, "Nani Papa, Nani Papa." Or sometimes he throws in a mummy daddy lately. That like really warms my heart. The day of Sophia's presentation, he woke up and he said, "Auntie Fifi Cedar Ford. Auntie Fifi Cedar Ford."
No, and I said, being spiritually connected to your godson.
Okay. So I called her and I said, he was dreaming about you last night.
Yeah. Like, you know, he's the one who put into the universe in my presentation.
He knew she needed good vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I honestly, I think I was supposed to get an oil change on Friday, but
I also need an oil change. We're so synced.
But I don't even need one because my mileage, I only have driven like 3,000 miles on my Sub. Since I got it, I'm supposed to be at like 12,000 on my Subaru Sugar. So yeah, I didn't really need it, but I woke up and I was like, my stomach was a little hurting, and I like had some follow-ups that I had to do, like send my post read for my presentation. And I was like, you know what? Me going to this oil change is not part of my journey today. Cancel.
That's so crazy that you get your own oil change. Like, isn't that what you have a husband for?
Well, my Subaru, like I get it, like it's free.
Yeah, it could be free. I could be getting a free oil change every single time. Like Tom's still doing it. I'm not getting my oil changed.
But why wouldn't Hayden's at work? Like I'm an independent.
Yeah, so
gal.
it waits. No, anything that has to do with a car. Like I'm sorry, it's Tom's job, not mine. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, see, I'm just like.
But Tom works with cars, so that's probably
I have like a chronic fear that like if I let other people do everything, that one day like I'm not going to know how to do things.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me be clear. I could get myself an oil change. I just am not going to.
Yeah, no,
like,
I
that task graduated from Dad to Tom the day we got married.
I also lived right out of college in Wisconsin for a few years, and so I had to do those things by
Again,
myself.
I just want to say like I could do it if I had to.
Yeah,
I just don't have to.
I just Hayden actually said I'll do it for you, and I said no.
That's crazy.
I'm like,
Tom
I can't sit because it wasn't in my journey.
This morning I said to Tom, I woke up and I was like, I'll do the dishes. He did them all. I was like, amazing. I'm not going to tell him no. Offers to do the dishes. I'm like, okay.
Hayden goes, are you filming your pod tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, why? He goes, oh, great. I got an emergency already for work.
He's like, I'll be out of your hair, mama.
He's like, oh, perfect. I got to go. I'm like, okay.
He's like, peace.
No, I don't think I really did anything else. So, like, if I did, I can't remember. So it wasn't that important. Oh,
I didn't really do much.
I got a lot of new stuff to make jewelry because I'm going to do that as my new hobby. I think hobbies are really important. And I really want to.
Do you want to do a craft day?
Yeah, I really want to.
Because I want to make Declan his stroller flag for Disney.
Yeah, we can. I really want to make, like, I've had the, like, bungee string for a while, but I really want to make, like, a belly chain because all the times that I've bought one, I realized it doesn't fit me, like, once I go to put it on. And
that's on having voluptuous hips.
Yeah, sure. That's what it is. But they say like you can't like unclip it and clip it if you make it like a friendship bracelet because it like ties. So
you could tie onto a clasp and.
Well, I know. I bought clasps. I brought different wire. I already have a ton of beads. But yeah, that's it. And I've been so excited to do it. I haven't done it once because every time I have free time, I'm like,
wait, we should do a craft day.
Yeah, no, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
I love to craft. I'll make it.
Wait,
well,
can I make a suggestion?
Wait, yeah.
Is there any chance you'd want to come over on Tuesday and we could do the summer house finale and craft and you could sleep over? Will Hayden be home for the dogs?
Maybe, but Hayden has night work on Monday, so I won't see him. But we'll think about it. But I'm actually lying to you. Like, I'm lying straight through my motherfucking teeth. I have been wanting to do that. Like, I have been wanting to do the crafts, but the reason why I actually went up and bought it is because Caitlin, Tyler's girlfriend, invited me to the cutest theme party. It's a girls' day farmers market.
I feel like she throws a good party.
No, such a good party. Look at this invitation. Like, it's not loading because my storage sucks, but like, it's like you.
She's a Canva. She's a girl after my own heart.
And
this is Tyler's girlfriend or Tyler's sister?
Tyler's girlfriend. Tyler's sister, also a girl after my own heart. But this is Tyler's girlfriend, Caitlin.
She has the best hair. I remember her hair at your wedding, and I thought she was so cool.
Jess or Caitlin?
No, Caitlin. She has blue hair, right?
Oh yeah. Well, she's actually a hairdresser, spray tanner.
That's why it's so cool.
Does it all, esthetician.
That's why it's so cool.
Caitlin, I'm sorry if I'm getting your title right, but she's just one of those girls who just,
I love that.
Anyway, farmers market. So the theme
party is farmers market.
So yeah, so you have to the RSVP is very important because like you have to bring a homemade item, whether it's a craft or like food or whatever,
so
for the amount of people that are going. So she like said, for example, like my mom is going to make like 10 loaves of sourdough because there's 10 girls going, and everyone's going to go and like set up her mom bakes.
Does she have endless time?
Her mom has a bakery, I think.
I started my sourdough journey.
Good job.
Now that I have my own house.
One day you'll be making sourdough, and you go and like you set yourself up on a table, and like everyone goes around. And it's like you're at the farmers market, but there's like one of each thing for each person.
She's so creative.
I know, isn't it so cute?
That's a really cute idea.
I'm actually very excited for it, and I can't cook anything for goddamn shit, so I feel like I want to make like either like cool belly bands or like keychains or something like that's actually pretty. Like I don't want to show up with a busted ass fucking bracelet, so like I'm gonna be doing that.
You could even do keychains or something.
Yeah, like it's gonna be cute.
Yeah, that's like a really creative
idea. It was
idea.
a long coincidence story, but yeah, no, I like the party idea. It's in July, so I've got time.
You got time to string the bracelets.
Yeah, but
that's exciting.
Yeah, if you want to get into the stories though, I can tell you what I don't have time for.
Oh, I'm happy to get into the stories. I'm ready to go. I
didn't know if you had more juice.
No, I literally didn't do anything this week. I was sick again.
Boring girls.
No, I'm sick every day of my fucking life. It's unbelievable.
Because you have a toddler.
Yeah, it's unreal. So, I did have a fabulous night last night. Let me show you my charcuterie.
Actually, I had such FOMO last night. Like Belle wasn't.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Belle wasn't answering any of my texts. Like I texted her. I'm like,
do you know
how's it going? Nothing. Crickets. I was like, oh.
Do you know you're the only? Do you know you're the only person I like text regularly? Like I was literally saying to Megan and Melissa last night, I was like, I feel like I have no friends because I like now that I have a baby, I never text. You're the only person I text like all the time.
I'm such a texter.
Look at my charcuterie board.
Oh my god, beautiful.
Let me show the peeps.
We can post it on the page too.
I used my marble. It's a fully marble board that holds the utensils inside of it that I got from Crate and Barrel as a wedding gift.
I think we got one.
We got our 3-year wedding anniversary is coming up. This is the first time I've been able to use my charcuterie board.
I think Barbara got us one like that.
Cute.
Yeah. So one day when I have a house, I'll use it.
Cute. And I also did some art with Decky. He made art for the bathroom.
Oh, that's so cute. I love Decky.
But yeah, I'm happy to get into the stories. I really didn't do fucking shit all this week.
You had a fun time with your galleys.
I did. I had a really fun night. I love language is like cooking for other people. Like I love to make that's why I feel like me and Caitlin are like that's a really cool idea. I'm going to do that for my friends. I'm going to steal it.
It's so cute. I don't think she would be upset.
No, I don't think she would either because she sounds like a fabulous person.
Yeah.
But I made a caprese salad. I made the grandma salad with the mint and the basil.
Oh, that's my favorite salad.
And then I hand grilled Italian ciabatta bread and made an oil to dip.
Damn.
And then I also did that charcuterie board. And then we all did mocktails because none of us wanted to drink. It was by the way, I need to send you a picture of it. I had a fabulous margarita non-alcoholic.
Wow.
And it was made with like botanicals and had 0 calories. It literally rocked my world. It was so good.
I'm just saying, like, next time you could invite me because, like, that's my favorite salad.
Oh,
I love bread.
Sophia,
I have been meaning to try my dirty martini mocktail.
Let me be like just so clear. I would have loved to invite you, but my friends know this because we talked about this last night. Since becoming a mom, I have felt like all my friends hate me and I have no friends anymore.
I know,
and I cry about it.
It's gonna go good, but I don't know if they still like me. Me and my mom are like dramatic.
I cry about it literally all the time because I feel like, and I was saying this last night, like I feel like when you become a mom, like when you're the first one of your friends to become a mom, like your life changes so much at a rapid pace that like they're all still doing the same things you used to do and like you're not doing that anymore. Like I used to be such a texter, I never text anymore. I used to go out all the time, I never go out. I used to stay up late, I never stay up late. Like I used to be like a social person, like especially once I started dating Tom, like there was summers where we would be out every single weekend. Now I don't do anything and I feel like because of that, like all my friends are doing stuff together without me. And I also said all my friend groups are odd numbers. I sometimes feel like because I have a baby and like my life is in a different place, like I'm the odd person out. So I was talking about that last night, but that's why I didn't invite you. Otherwise I would have invited you, but I needed to like just like make sure that my friends still like me.
I didn't want you to be around my fucking
No, I didn't want them to like you more than they like me. Oh my God.
I was literally just gonna say I have PTSD because when we were younger, like Belle would have friends over for sleepovers and I would hang out with them and she would literally be so mean to me and like kick me out and be like, we don't want you around. Like
I don't recall.
Everyone hates you. And
you know what? Anybody that came to my house for a sleepover, verify her story or not.
No, because they didn't see it because you didn't.
Oh, okay, because it didn't happen.
No, because you didn't want them to be mad because they liked me, but you didn't want them to like me. So like you would get so annoyed when I would hang out.
That's called being a sister, bitch. And like now
I have no problem having.
Sophia, do you know how many times I went to that stupid little Edgewater complex to hang out with you guys, and you guys pushed me off on her brother, and that's why I ended up going to prom as a sophomore?
Really not true.
That is really true.
You literally like that's so not true.
You always would go out and party and have friends, and you want to know why you asked me to come so that I could drop you and your friend off to spy on her boyfriend, and then I got a flat tire and I had to sit outside the boyfriend's house who was in my grade, by the way.
It was like one time.
And he came outside, what are you doing here? Because I was invited to the party and I got a flat tire in front of his house. And you bitches
not a party.
And you bitches left me there.
Literally one time.
You bitches left me there with the flat tire and you ran away.
Yeah, because we couldn't get caught.
Okay, but I can get caught?
Yeah.
Let's just fucking get into the stories. Now I'm getting upset.
No. Anyway, I literally want you to know, like me, Belle, and my best friend Peyton have a group chat. Like we are all friends. Like you could hang out with Peyton on your own, and it wouldn't.
No, I absolutely could.
But you will invite me to your girls' night.
I'll invite you to the next one. I'll invite you to the next one. Honestly, would you have come?
Literally came to your bachelorette.
Be so real. Would you have come?
Yeah, I would have come. If you invited me early enough, I would have come because we actually did go to Grandma Danielle's last night, which was really fun because we were playing with the girlies were Cecilia and Jay. But if you invited me early enough, I would have.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. If I didn't make all those fabulous foods, would you still want to come? Like if it was a no food event, would you have wanted to come?
Yeah. I literally never leave the house, guys.
I invite you to my house all the time, and every time I'm like, you're like, I can't. I'm busy. I have the dogs. I have this. Hayden's working. It's like,
because like if I don't want to leave the dogs by themselves all day, but like because usually when you invite me, you invite mom and dad. So it's like we all.
Yeah, I love my family.
As a motley crew, but if you had just invited me, that would have been different.
Okay.
But
whatever.
What I was gonna say was, I had FOMO.
Okay. I rated this a low score, but I can't.
I actually like Megan and Melissa too, so like I would have wanted to hang out with them. I just I know that they're Bravo girlies, so. I think
Melissa watches Summer House. I don't think Megan does.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you want to get? Speaking of Summer House, do you want to get into the stories because I feel like we've been gabbing for so long. Not that that's a problem. Like I love a little. No, I know. I just little gab.
I'm like short circuiting because Summer House isn't like a big story, but we can skip ahead.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Let's go in order and then we'll end because I want to get like juicy about Summer House.
Yeah, the thing I was gonna say when I originally first started to transition, but we're just mumbly jumbly today. We're all over the motherfucking board. The college professor would hate us because we're not sticking to our syllabus.
No, we are. Okay, I wasn't even going to say syllabus. I was going to say outline. Like, we're not sticking to our outline.
Whatever.
Because that's quite literally what that is.
The first story, and before I say anything about this, I just want to let...
I already know what story you're going to go with.
I just want to let my close personal friend, Khloè Kardashian, know This has nothing to do with you.
Okay? It has everything to do with that bum-ass man you keep attaching yourself to. It has
everything to do with that dirty little hamster. That dirty little hamster Tristan. Okay? We don't want him on our screen. Like, we don't need any exposure to him. I think it's absolutely fabulous that you're not back together with him. I think it's absolutely fabulous that you're basically saying people don't understand the difference between being in a romantic relationship and co-parenting and making it work for your children. And that's what you're doing. You're making it work for your children. You're keeping it beautiful. We don't need that on our screen. Like, the way that I don't want any motherfucking exposure to that man.
I do kind of think, though, that the reason she had him on is to say that. Like, I feel like she says that in press, and because he doesn't speak about it, people just think she's lying and they're together. Like, I saw that and I was like, oh, they're obviously back together. And then obviously seeing the clips and stuff, I'm like, oh no, she's doing this to tell us that they're not getting back together.
Yeah, but I feel like people.
But I don't care. Like, I just don't want them. The other thing I saw is like someone, I can't remember if you sent this to me in a TikTok or if I read this in the comment section, but someone said, love that she's getting serious on her podcast and like talking about the vasectomies and talking about all the other stuff and like being open. Have Jordan Woods on. Have Jordan Woods on, have a real conversation with Jordan Woods about what happened and all this stuff and like what you would have done differently and what she could have done differently and blah, blah, blah. That is something I would listen to. Tristan talking about getting his vasectomy, which he should have had 17 kids ago. I don't care.
Yeah, so I think I would rather her have Sheena Shea. Like, the way I don't even want to hear about, like, Tristan, I'm sorry. We have given you so many chances as a society, and you've stomped all over our heart for every single fucking one, okay?
Yeah, don't even get started on how much you stomped on Khloe's heart.
I literally can't. Like, I don't care. It's
and
great.
Also, he's talking about being a great dad, and I'm a great dad, and I'm a great dad, and she's talking about he's a great dad. What about your other 6 kids that you don't talk to or don't see?
She forced you to get a vasectomy for a fucking reason because you're out here putting your Peter and every Tom, Dick, and Harriet with a pulse and getting them pregnant. And it needs to stop. Because it's not fair to True. It's not fair to Tatum. It's not fair to the other no-name children.
There was drama about Tatum, by the way.
About a baby?
About a baby.
What?
She told another story on a different episode of the podcast with Malika. And I love Malika. And Malika had a birthday party for her son, and Tatum was there, and I guess Tatum like didn't want to go, and he was like throwing a fit, and everybody was like bashing Khloe for like letting Tatum have a fit at a party. I'm like, he's literally 3 years old. Like, that's what they do, is have tantrums.
Listen, kid's gonna throw fits.
Tatum gonna tantrum.
Kid's gonna throw fits. Like, please, literally shut up. But I just want you to know.
I do love that she has a podcast, though. Like,
yeah,
I have to say, like, I think that her having a podcast is something the Kardashians have needed for so long. Like, when when all the rumors were going on about Kris hating her doctor and hating her facelift, she showed up on the pod. It's a great way for them.
From Jacob and Kendall.
Yes, it's a great way for them to like get information out about them that's not going through like the Kardashian to TMZ pipeline.
Khloe putting it on her freaking shoulders, like always. But like,
I don't care to see Tristan.
Yeah, I don't want Tristan on it. And Khloe, like, I love you.
Bring back Scott.
I love
Bring
you
back Scott.
down, Khloe. Like, you're literally one of my favorite celebrities. Like, I think that you're one of the best people. I just want you to know.
It's not a reflection of you.
It's not a reflection of you. And I want you to know, because I know you're probably mad at me, because I know you're watching this, and like, I just like, I get anxiety that she's gonna get mad at me, because like, we're close personal friends. You like one of my videos once? This is all for loyalty and like anger for you, because I love you so much. I don't like what he did to you. And I'm sure he's great to your father.
And I think like there's nothing wrong to your father.
I'm sure he's great to your kids as a father. I love your kids. They deserve that. What you're doing, being in like nice with him, and like
there's nothing wrong with her co-parenting and doing all of that. It's just we don't need to hear about it.
I don't need. I just think he's just such a weenie.
Yeah, I am not a Tristan fan.
Not just a.
But I do love that she has a pod.
No, I love her pod.
Elevates pods around the world.
I love when Malika was on the pod and they were talking about Lamar and Lamika. Oh my God.
Lamar and Lamika.
Malika was like putting Lamar in his place for
as somebody should.
As you motherfucker should, because somebody needs to put that man in his place.
100%.
God damn.
I can't transition to the next story because I know nothing about it.
There's really no transition to the next story, but the way that I feel about Hallie Batchelder.
Who is that?
She's like an influencer. She has a podcast on the Unwell Network. You definitely have seen her before. She has her bestie Graydon. He's like 7 feet tall, a fabulous guy.
It's like not ringing even the slightest.
All right,
bells.
well let me look it up. She's funny as fuck. Like, she just like does not give a fuck, but she's hilarious. She kind of looks like Miley Cyrus mixed with an Olsen twin.
No, she looks like Lily Rose Depp.
Oh, okay. I don't know what Lily Rose Depp looks like.
She looks like if Lily Rose Depp and Alex Earl had a baby.
She's so funny. But anyway, so her and her friends.
I'm not familiar with her. I'm sorry to this man.
That's okay. Like, it's totally fine.
I don't know who this man is.
But her and her friends, they went to Nantucket. They like, I think her family has a house on Nantucket, and they always go like every year.
A house on Nantucket.
No, they're very rich. I mean, her last name is Batchelder.
What a fucking dream.
Yeah, a dream. So they went, and she has.
Were they there for Fagawi?
I think so. for Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, and she has 2 brothers, one of which I think is personally her twin. Every time she posts him, they like foam at the mouth. They think like the people think he's so hot.
Oh, is he like handsome?
Sammy, I think he is. People think he's so hot. I can't look at him without seeing her. So like that would be hard for me. And then her other brother,
might be hard for your husband too.
Yeah. Well, obviously. And then her other brother, people like don't give enough credit for, but he's actually like so funny, but like so douchey funny. Like I can't explain it. But regardless, they're all like such polarizing personalities. And you have Graydon, who's like 7 feet tall, like I said, a fabulous guy. And then that man Dylan, who's also an influencer. And then another girl. I don't really know all their names.
I don't know their names. I don't need to know their names.
All I know is that they made me fucking laugh. They were posting. She was posting like as if they were like we were her private Snapchat story, and it was so fucking funny. Like I literally ordered.
Where'd they go, Cisco?
Yeah, they're posting their whole weekend. But like Cisco, yes, that was like one point.
I love
like
Cisco.
Literally, and every time I watch it, I'm like, oh, this is my close personal friend Hallie, because like I've been to Cisco Brewery, and I literally got trashed at Cisco Brewery.
When we went to Cisco Brewery, so our entire by the way, our entire fucking family got drunk. Sophia and I fell asleep on the ferry on the way back.
This is why I wanted to bring it up.
She walked past a policeman on the way to the barbecue restaurant, and she slammed so hard on the policeman's car, my dad had to talk the policeman out of arresting her. And then we get to the barbecue place, and she starts having a food fight with me in the middle of the restaurant in Nantucket, which is like where the rich and royal go to party.
Pasta.
She's throwing pasta, mac and cheese at me in the middle of the fucking restaurant.
Well, so this is why I want to bring it up.
Never forget.
They're all so turned, obviously, and they're so funny. And like I'm like, these people, like most of the response is good. Like people love it. And I'm like, these people don't understand how fucked up Cisco Brewery gets you. Like they
Cisco
do not
Brewery
understand.
Takes you to the moon and back.
It takes you to a place that I can't even describe. Like
because you want to know why they have the beers, but then they also have the frosé.
Yeah.
You can get oyster if you're an oyster. I'm allergic, but like you can get the oysters.
Yeah.
There's the food. Like it is the best
it's
environment.
It's like a vodka distillery, right? Like they have
they have beer, but I think they have hard alcohol as well.
I know they do because when we went there, guys. So we went there.
I don't even remember being there.
Like for a day as a family trip. We went to the Cape, but we like took a ferry to Nantucket for the day, and it was like my final goodbye before I moved to Wisconsin. I was like sick, but I was trudging through. So not only like I already started off at a bad spot because I had taken so much cold medicine, and then like we literally, me, Mom, Belle,
we were also
Dad,
drinking at lunch before we
every single one of us blacked out. Every single one of us.
Dad fell out of the car on the way home.
Dad was stealing the fucking little vodka things from the tour.
You met someone on the tour that you like still are in contact with.
On LinkedIn, of course. This girl, I'm going into retail. Like I was starting working at Kohl's, and this girl, I think at the time worked at TJ Maxx, and I was like wasted. I'm like, let me add you on LinkedIn, like in case I ever need to make a career move. And then I'm looking at Dad. I'm like, Dad, see this? Like I'm freaking like
Dad in his scally cap.
Dad's like, yeah, get her on LinkedIn.
And mom was like so docile. Like she was just like having the best time.
Mom is so funny.
She's so
just,
funny.
Like, sits there and laughs and like she's like,
she's so fun to be around when she's drunk.
And then me and Dad.
Like, I love having a couple drinks with Mom, and she just gets like silly.
Yeah, Mom gets like silly Billy. Me and Dad get like loud and make up stories and like
Dad all of a sudden knows Madonna and hangs out with Bruce Springsteen.
And I'm like, same. I'm like, I party with JJ Kennedy. What does Sonia Morgan say? And they're like, JJ stands. That's me. No, but I literally have never been. Dad, all I remember is that video of Dad being like, we're in the finale. Like literally, I hit the truck of the cop.
No, my favorite video of that time is Dad falling over in the backseat of the car, about to fall out of the car, and he goes, I'm so fucking.
Yeah. So like that
just came up with my memories.
Yeah.
Well, I sent it to you.
Well, I know. That's why I was like, we have to talk about the story this week because I've been like I've been literally watching all the videos.
I also that day was looking so turned with my natural hair, like frizzy everywhere, and like a white t-shirt with something tied around my waist. I looked turned.
No, here's the thing about me. Like no matter what weight I'm at, what hair I have, what state of mind I'm in, I always think I'm that bitch. Which is
We're also wearing kind of a turned shirt with like lemons on it.
Which is great for confidence.
Let me pull up this picture.
However, my outfit, I look back at it, my hair was like a jet black, like purpley vibe. I'm wearing a like subdued salmon colored dress with like lemons and limes and oranges.
Do you remember like what time of year we went?
I was pale as May. We just got the memories.
It was after
end of May.
No, I know. I'm looking for the picture that's on my phone.
Pale as hell. But you know what? It did not stop me.
Here is the picture.
Stop me.
Here is the picture. We look so turned.
Oh my God, I look so bad. Oh my God, we'll have to post that.
We literally look nutty.
Celebrities, they're just like us at the Cisco Brewery getting fucked
They're
up.
just like us.
But it's so funny because I was.
Oh wait, here's the video of Dad.
Oh God, play it. I want to play the audio.
We had literally the best fucking time.
But do you have the Fagawi one?
It is on my Snapchat.
I had more, but
I have us at mini golf though, like looking so. Like that was a cute outfit.
That was the next day. My fedora. Oh my God,
that was such a crazy fucking time.
No, but like I'm in the comments.
Wait, this was the same
of her videos.
This was the same. This was the 2 weeks before when we were at your birthday dinner.
Yeah.
Your hair was black. Like what were we thinking? You have had so many hair colors.
That's what I'm saying. My hair's had a journey, but. I was in the comments like loving it. Like I was like, I so relate for the one time I blacked out in Nantucket. But I'm like commenting. She liked one of my comments. I was like, that's how I know.
Honestly,
I'm funny.
though, thank God we were there with our parents. Because if you had done that with just me hitting the cop car and having a food fight, like I don't know what we would have done. Like, thank God for Dad.
I would have been in Nantucket jail. Like it was so bad. But
thank God for Mom for getting us on the ferry.
And I literally was like. My drunk mind, I'm like, all these people are like saying I'm being ridiculous and saying I'm being drunk, and you know what? They just don't know how to have fun.
I have to say something though, like there is nothing like a good old fashioned like ready family foursome like drunk day.
No, that was literally
we used to have so much. I mean, we still have fun now, obviously, even though you and I don't really drink that much anymore. But like that was like one of our best vacations, like best days.
But that's how I felt like watching their videos. I was like reliving. I was like, yeah, like I feel like.
I felt a connection, special connection.
I felt a connection. And then they made hot dogs. That's why I ordered the 99 hot dog.
I had a hot dog that same day.
Yeah, and you had the hot dog.
By the way, we're so
He comments on my TikTok. I was like living. I was living.
I'm really happy for you.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess there's really no story other than the fact that I felt connected.
There's no story other than that we went to Fagawi once.
Chit chat about the Cisco Brewery and the Fagawi.
Speaking of like kind of a nothing burger story, but I just wanted to mention it because we talked about Pete last week. Pete said that Kim is superhuman and like she's amazing and doesn't give a fuck about anything and like is a great actress. And so for that, like I'm gonna have to watch this stupid show that she.
Where's the lie?
No, by the way, there isn't one.
No, when you watch.
But I'm also like, why don't you go talk about Elsie that way, the mother of your child?
Like we already know Kim's superhuman, okay? Like we don't need.
Like, we have eyes and a brain between our ears.
Yeah, like we can see what's in front of us. Okay.
But I just thought it was funny that like amidst the rumors of him like breaking up with his baby mama and like kind of being a dick, he's talking about his ex-girlfriend.
No, yeah, he's like, yeah, you know
who's
what?
in a happy relationship. By the way,
didn't he get tattoos of her kids' names on him?
He did, and he got My Girl's a Lawyer. Remember that was like a crazy thing, like My Girl's a Lawyer, like the tattoo he got. Like he got so many Kim tattoos, and he's getting all of his tattoos removed, I think.
Yeah. Does he go to therapy?
He should.
Yeah, he's like always doing something flashy in his room.
Yeah, he's always doing something crazy.
Go to therapy. But no, Kim, like we knew Kim's superhuman, and honestly, all's fair. It's like Scream Queens, kind of. Like
it's
you
like
have
off
to
campus, like you know it's gonna be a bad show,
Yeah.
but it's so bad that it's good.
No, but yeah, exactly.
And by the way,
and
it is so good.
the fashions of all
her wearing a thong in the legal department like did throw me for a loop. When I saw that clip, she's the only one that could do it.
Yeah, no, so true.
Guilty.
I keep thinking guilty. I keep thinking I'm gonna start off campus. A lot of people, it keeps popping up.
Sophia, I'm telling you right now, it will change your fucking life. And there's more seasons coming. Like it's this show is like a.
I'm gonna start it.
Okay, I'm just like, please.
Yeah. And,
but you know why? It's because I need somebody to talk about it with.
No, I'll start it. Honestly,
Nicole hasn't started it yet. And I asked her the other day.
You know what else I'm gonna start, which is so funny.
The only friend I have that like reads books.
When I went to visit Peyton, my best friend in Indiana, we started Love Island UK or US because of Ariana Madix, and we loved it. This was Leah's season. Okay, Leah, Janae, Serena, like such a good season. Like that season of Love Island US is
I've
so
never
good.
watched US. I never will watch US. Like it's just turn.
If you do, just that one season.
It's turn over there.
So then this last season, I was like, oh, I'll watch it. And you know what? I'm not going to hate on it because it did give me my social media platform that I do now. I post a lot about reality TV, and it started with Love Island.
Did it really?
Yeah. The Love Island fans are literally like the Love Island US fans, not UK, because anytime I post about UK, it's fine. Something's wrong with them, and it makes me scared. They already are like launching the new season.
They're trying to ruin a good thing.
The new season of US comes out like June 24th or something, and they already
time
posted.
as UK. I'm gonna be like overwhelmed.
You know what? I'm not gonna even fuck with US. Let's just do UK together.
Oh, Sophia.
Okay, let's just do UK together.
UK has a little bit of drama. I'll tell you about it.
Already put out a statement about for US about like not bullying, which like I get it because I've never been bullied so much in my comments when I post about Love Island USA. Whatever, I can handle it though. Like I'm a star. But, you know, haters disengagement, you know, you're getting somewhere. Anyway, then they post the people. people are already talking about this one's busted, that one's busted. They didn't do this one a good enough job. They didn't do that one a good enough job. This one has this. This one it's like it's already fucking in a dumpster fire and it hasn't even started.
Cancel it, honestly, especially now that we can get access to UK. Like, just cancel it.
And I don't even know like what the stories are, but like I saw like a video of so and so had said something racist. I haven't even looked into it, so like I don't know. But it's like Love Island people. If that's true, like come on, you know your fan. Like,
well, what I will say is that the Love Island UK fans are also kind of nutty. You just don't see it as much. But like, what the big drama right now with UK is that one of the people that was cast on UK works like in theater, and he's been wearing like sparkly tops or whatever. So everyone's like, oh, why did you guys cast a gay guy? Yes. And it's like, first of all, it's like adding some gay people into the mix would be fabulous for the show. By the way, it would be amazing.
Did you watch it?
I did. It was
the guy that we love.
Yeah.
And he was like, bisexuality is a thing, people. Who gives a fuck?
And by the way, that would make the show more interesting. Like it would bring another like viewership into the show that could watch it and enjoy it in the same way we do. Like, I think that would be iconic.
Yeah.
Either way, who gives a fuck? Like, who cares?
The Love Island people, the Love Island fans
they're crazy. But like, that being said, like, so am I.
Yeah, but not in that way.
Not in that way.
I'm not crazy in that way. But speaking of crazy and cuckoo nuts,
you know, he says animal sounds, and every time we ask him for a chicken, he says kooky doo doo.
Oh my god,
kooky doo doo.
Kooky doo doo. Well, you know who's kooky doo doo?
Who's kooky doo doo?
Joe, my gosh.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do. Joe from Vanderpump Rules, who had like one fucking cameo season.
Sophia, the way that I read that name on there and I said, are we talking about a TikToker? Like, who is this person? Like, of course we're talking about Joe.
From Vanderpump Rules.
Who's calling herself the Sierra of Vanderpump Rules?
Joe?
Oh my gosh, she's unwell.
I always get so mad because I'm like, Tom Schwartz never had to fucking answer for how he treated Katie. Like, I always get so mad. Joe is Tom Schwartz karma. Joe is never taking her foot off that man's neck. He has had, like, this has been going on for years. Like, and granted, I'm sure he let her on. I'm sure he did.
Of course he did, but like, she has more than 1 to 10 screws loose.
At this point, she's like boiling the bunny boiler. Like, I don't know what is going on. So somehow she equated Summer House and what's going on with Sierra and Wes and Amanda to her and Tom Schwartz. She posted a story.
Which is just so, by the way, like, even if they were together, even if like he did love her and we knew that he loved her and she wasn't crazy, like, that's a crazy conclusion to draw.
Like, we don't even know what you're talking. Like, we don't even. Are you okay? And the answer is no. She posts a black screen with text, which that's what
anytime someone's posting a black screen with text, like oh my god, Amanda and Wes.
Amanda, like, come on. This reunion is triggering. I like to tag Tom Schwartz,
but I blocked. But I'm blocked.
Please take me out of the soft spot of your heart that you have for me. You have been toying with me and my mental health from day one. And the text just keeps getting smaller, which is so funny. I've never gotten a response or closure. I've emailed you. You've talked about it on Watch What Happens Live. Be a man and shut up and just talk to me and apologize.
I've emailed you. I've hit your AOL account and I'm waiting for a response.
And it's like, Joe, I get you. I've been down bad. I've emailed a man before, but you know what? I got a fucking response.
You have?
Yeah, of course. You kidding me? I've gotten emails before.
That's really crazy.
Yeah. Only like one relationship. You know, we were in the gutter.
I know which one.
We were in the gutter. But anyway, this man has you blocked and doesn't answer your email. I'm sure your email is blocked. I could guarantee that you got a bounce back. And like, it's been years. Like, Katie Maloney never misses. When she called you spooky, she meant it.
Yeah, like, she's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life.
Her next story, like the next one, she tags Sierra, being like,
I need to know if Sierra responded.
We're in this. Belle, no fucking way. Sierra was probably like, who is this Joe my gosh girl? Like, Sierra was probably like, what the fuck? And then I looked, so I saw all this on TikTok. So then I looked to like fact check my story and go to her account, but it was like the next day that those were gone. But then this one's on. Another black screen with text. I feel lighter today. All I had to do was speak my mind and remind myself he will never be better or the person I want him to be. And blocking him back feels perfect.
Blocking him back. Like, it doesn't matter if you block him or not, sis. Like, you're never going to see his stuff.
Take your power back, girl.
My God, I can't give her another moment of attention. That's fucking crazy.
Even his sister had her blocked. Like, I remember when that whole thing was happening, he was like scared for his life. And it's just like,
by the way, he should be.
He was just like, another time Katie Maloney was right.
As she always is.
And like, Joe, my gosh, I'm talking to you right now. I need you to know you are not Sierra. This situation should not be triggering to you. This is crazy. You should probably get some help.
Yes.
Tom Schwartz is mid at most, okay?
By the way, so is West.
Yeah. both of them look like they smell funky. Okay, I'm sorry.
Wes takes his showers every day in the morning in the pool.
Like, oh my god, disgusting. I literally, you know what? I'm watching season 9. I'm on season 9 of my rewatch, and I just watched the
like I know he smells like chlorine because he doesn't actually shower.
I just watched the 4th of July party. You know what he smells like? When they put the hot dog water, the old hot dog water in the dunk tank.
Yes.
That is 100% what he smells like 100% of the time. Old hot dog water permeates. Like, you know when you just look at people,
disgusting,
and you look at people and you're like, you smell. He's one of them.
Well, now that we're talking about Wes, can we get into the summer house at all? Yeah. Because I have a lot to say.
No, of course. Start us
Well,
off.
The first thing is that KJ and Dara, it appears, have broken up, obviously.
Yeah, but then he posted a music video the next day with her in it, and it's like calling her his wife and stuff. So I kind of feel like that might have been PRE.
Maybe. I don't know.
But I'm just like, I don't know what's going on.
I just like, so I've officially caught up to real time. I finished season 10. I watched the reunion, so I'm ready for live time reunion next week. However, can I just run through my thoughts like rapid fire with you?
Run.
Okay, my first thought is if Amanda and Wes never happened, she would have been Ariana Madix and Kyle would have looked like a fucking lunatic this season.
1,000,000%.
Like she would have walked away being the darling of Bravo. Everybody would have loved her.
I was Kyle's biggest hater.
Like if I remove what she did and I just watched this season holistically, like him telling her to fuck off, him telling her fuck you, him fighting with Carl, him like all the things that Kyle has done. The big things that stood out though in terms of what Kyle has done for me, I think I've talked about this a little bit with you. The first thing, not investing in soft bar. For even if he went to Carl and said, hey, I'm having all these money problems, I can't do anything, I can give you $100, but I want to invest something, I think Carl would have been so happy. And it's not even about the money, it's about the thought of like the fact that your business means more than Carl's business. Granted, like, do I think soft bar is going to last forever? Probably not. But like, I just thought that was really crazy. Him also forgetting his brothers. I think it's easy. Let me rephrase. I think it's easy to forget things in your friend's life. Sometimes, like if you do have a lot going on, like I've been late on a birthday text. Like literally last night I was so busy cooking all day for Megan and Melissa that I didn't text Ryan for his birthday till like 10:30. And like I know that it's really important for Ryan to like have recognition on his birthday and all that stuff. So like I was like I need to text him. It's sometimes you forget things that happen in your friends' lives, and that's okay.
No, he immediately should have just ran over there and been like, "Oh my God, Carl."
And like the thing is it's like when you're forgetting one person's event, when it's so tied to another person's, like if he didn't post about Lindsay and he forgot about Carl's brother, I would have been like, okay, cool. But for him to be like, Lindsay likes when you make a big deal about her birthday. Like, okay, then like if Lindsay likes when he makes a big deal about his birthday, then you know what day her birthday falls on. Like, I'm sorry, you do. So I thought that was really awful. And then the other thing I wanted to say about Kyle.
Wait, can I say something really quick?
Yes.
I'm a forgetful girl. Like I forget a lot.
Me too.
And like my husband Hayden has had like some significant losses in his life. They're all on my calendar because I know if I don't have them in my calendar, I will forget.
The other thing I want to say about Kyle is the most amazing call by Jesse Solomon is
Jesse Solomon knew
is that Kyle has always been the alpha and Carl is the beta, but now roles are kind of reversing where like Carl is kind of finally in his rhythm. He is no longer with Lindsay, obviously, but like I think that's why him and Lindsay didn't work out. Like watching how he dealt
too soon.
Watching how no. Watching how he dealt with Kyle. Kyle is a very dominant personality, very controlling, very domineering, very sure of himself, very confident. Lindsay, very confident, very sure of herself, very domineering in the relationship. I think that watching him, how he dealt with Kyle, saying like, I can't say things to his face, like da-da-da, like things blowing up, things getting brushed under the rug, and seeing how anxious that made Carl. That's obviously how he felt with Lindsay because he wasn't ready. But now I think Carl is starting to like come into his own with his confidence and like him standing up for, like I agree with Bailey. Like when his neck was bulging like that, I was like, oh my God, Carl.
Well, here's my take on that because I did make a TikTok about it a while back, is I think that juxtaposition is on
amazing vocab word.
Is on Kyle and Carl because here's the thing.
Totally, Carl let himself be that way.
When you're in a friendship, because I personally think I have a personality very much like Kyle and Lindsay. Like I'm very sure of myself. I'm very much like I'll say it. However, I always use this in interviews with jobs because it's like when they ask you for a weakness, but you have to give one that's like kind of a strength. But it's actually true. Like I always say, my weakness is that I'm such like a driver and such a strong personality because it can intimidate other people to the point where we might miss like a really good idea or something because they don't want to speak up because they're like, oh, she's got it. And it's your responsibility to say, what's your idea? How are you feeling with this? What are you doing with this? And then at the same time, it's also Carl's responsibility to be like, hey, I'm feeling a little this way.
100%.
But like it's more on Kyle because you know that you're that way and you know that's your friend and you care about him. If it's someone that you don't care about, it really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You should be saying, how you doing?
I think what I saw in this season is that Kyle really doesn't care about Carl, because then when you get to the soft bar opening and his first comment isn't like, wow, man, you did a great job. Like, I'm really proud of you. You made this happen. Da, da, da. His first comment is, wow, I don't see any Loverboy on the menu. You couldn't muster up $100 to donate to invest in Carl's business and make the time to invest in Carl's business, but you want him to then pay you to have your business in his bar. Like, that to me was also, like, so twisted and fucked. And like,
I thought it was so set up to be like, oh, there's no Loverboy on the menu. You would know if there was Loverboy on the menu.
You would know because you own the company. Yeah. So I just think that if Amanda and Wes never happened, everybody would be hating Kyle, but because of Amanda and Wes, he's getting a pass for everything that he did.
Yeah.
Which is really ridiculous.
Which I do think, I will disagree with you. I do think that Kyle cares about Carl. I just think that Kyle
cares about Kyle more than Kyle cares about Carl.
Yeah.
Or Amanda or anybody else, like, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The other like major takeaways I had from the season, I love Bailey. Like, I can't tell you how much I love Bailey. I did realize that Bailey, once she started talking about her job, she is the girl who had beef with Barstool a couple years ago, because Barstool changed one of their Instagram handles to It Girl, and she had that business, and she was like, we are It Girl, like, what are you doing? And Barstool like kind of squashed her a little bit. So that made me feel like
Bailey,
bad.
I like you better than Barstool.
Me too, but I was like, I've never seen Bailey's show because It Girl Barstool always comes up in my thing, but I would watch Bailey's show. So I did give Bailey a follow. I really like Bailey a lot. I think I wish that her and Carl were together, but I do kind of understand why they're not. Like, I don't think Carl is in a place where he can be in a relationship. I think he's still working on himself and still growing.
Carl is in a place where he can be in a relationship. I think, like what he said on Reunion Part 1, they're just at different times in their life.
Yeah.
They want different things.
Yeah, they want different things.
And he's holding out for Lindsay.
I also think he needs to be with somebody who's sober, unfortunately. I think we saw that play out with Lindsay. Like, he needs a sober partner, and that's fine.
As somebody who originally got sober to support my partner and then stayed sober for myself, when I watched the season of Lindsay and Carl's demise, I literally every single episode, I was like, thank God I made this decision, because when she would like accuse him of not being sober and do all these awful things, in my brain, I was like, I know if I was drinking and I got to that point, I would have done the same thing, and it would have been so fucking awful, and we never could have recovered from it.
Yeah, 100%. So I think he needs a sober person, but I do love Bailey.
Somebody who wants to be sober.
Yes,
because
who wants to be sober on their own and not
like, it
doing
won't
it for
work.
him.
Because like I said, I did originally like stop drinking for a little bit because of Hayden, but then I was like, wow, I'm such a better person. I like myself so much better, so I kept it. But if it's like a situation like Lindsay where she didn't drink for a little bit, it will. No. But I do think that Lindsay.
I know. I'm still at the restaurant on him and Lindsay, and now that I think that she's a mama, like, I think there could be a world where she does stop drinking at some point.
100%.
Although I do think that she wants to be a sugar baby, as she said this season, and Carl is not going to be the one to give her that. Like, she needs a rich older man, I think, personally.
I don't know. I just I think Lindsay thinks that, but I think Lindsay's a worker.
She is, but I do think that Lindsay wants to be taken care of to a certain degree. But anyway, so that was my big takeaway on Kyle and Carl. I loved Carl this season. I loved Bailey. So when I first started watching Summer House, my lovely sister told me a quote, and she said, Carl has one of the best journeys on Bravo that you'll see ever. And I do, now that I've caught up on reality TV, now that I've caught up, I 100% agree.
Him and Mike the Situation.
Yeah.
And their episode, so good. He was on his podcast.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, you should listen to it. It was really good.
But so I really liked Carl. Overall, I thought this was a good season. I'm saving my Sierra and West till last, because I know we'll get into some stuff with the reunion, but I cannot fucking stand Amanda. Like, I think that everything she does, like, watching her this season, obviously I'm watching with a different lens, but watching with the lens I was watching this season,
she had us fooled.
For her to say to Ben's girlfriend, which, by the way, Ben and Sabrina were absolutely dating that whole time. Like, I'm sorry, you were, which is fine, but like, just say that. Bailey clocked that.
And as she should. He does reprimand women.
But I think that it's really weird for her to say, oh, your boyfriend's in love with me. Like, that's fucking weird. Like, if someone said that to me about Tom when me and Tom first started dating, I would have been like, what the hell?
No, so weird. And she has, like, she didn't really say sorry.
Rewatching, she was anxious because, but she was, and then she was like, oh, I'm so anxious. It's giving me such anxiety. Like, it's giving making other people feel bad.
No, you don't.
No. It's not giving you anxiety because you feel bad for what you said to Sabrina. It's giving you anxiety because Ben's treating you differently now and isn't flirting with you as much because you said it to Sabrina. Yeah. So that's why you're upset.
Yeah. Which, by the way, she has a history of doing that. Because I'm watching season 9, and Jesse is like talking about how he's with Lexi, and he loved Lexi. Like, he's 100% at fault for Lexi.
By the way, yes.
But he was saying how
justice for Lexi.
Yeah, justice for Lexi. She like didn't really love that he was commenting on the girls' pictures, which I'm sorry, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't love it if you were commenting on fucking Sierra's picture, who's literally one of the most beautiful people in the world, being like, you're so hot. I wouldn't like it. But he like really likes her, and he wants to like give her a try. And Amanda's like, People are wondering why you haven't commented on my latest photo, Jessie.
It's like this season when she walked away from West and that girl, and she was like, "Look at my butt while I walk away." Yeah, it's like you don't say that to your friends.
It's
like
word.
It's just weird.
It's word.
So I fucking hate her. Also by the way, I think I would have gotten there with her even if this scandal didn't happen. Like as I was watching this season, I really like the things that she does to me. Like there's been situations in my life where like everybody really likes somebody and they're like in the friend group and they're awesome and people love them, and I'm like, I don't really know about this person, but I go along with it because all my friends like them, and then eventually my friends are like, oh, we fucking hate this person, she's crazy, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I was right.
You know what it is for me? I love Paige and Sierra so much, and I was like,
they clouded the judgment.
Yeah.
Paige was a loss this season for sure. Like I'm sad that she wasn't there, but I'm also kind of like happy she wasn't there because it's like she's better than it.
Shining on her own. I was one of those people who was like, I wish Paige was there to like back Sierra up at the reunion. Sierra doesn't need it. She is doing so fucking well, and thank God. I was so worried that she was gonna feel like she had to be so shy in a way and like so like demure because like of everyone would be like assholes, and she's not, and thank fucking God. Amanda, deplorable.
Yeah, deplorable. We'll get into Amanda because I actually have a couple more thoughts before we get there. But Jesse had a great season this season. Jesse came back from what happened last season. He had a really great season. I thought him being open at the cancer summer camp where he's like, I want a girlfriend to like fill this void of like me feeling better about myself, whatever, but like I need to work on myself, and I think that that's fair. Never should have asked Wes to make out with Sierra because that again, like it puts Sierra back in that conversation where it's like people want to experience her. They don't want to date. She feels like they don't want to date her. She feels like an object to them, and that was the perfect example of that. So I'm actually like, I'm sad that it happened for her, but I'm glad that it happened for the viewer. So because I feel like people
and I'm glad that it happened for Jesse because I think Jesse was operating from a place of ignorance, and he thought he was being funny and silly, and he actually there was a world where he probably would like Sierra, but he didn't realize what he was. It was just
100%. And I think like a lot of people when she said that, like people don't understand what she means. So then to see it the next season in real time, where it's like this man who's been flirting with her and being all over her, his first instinct isn't, oh, I would really like to take Sierra out and get to know her. It's, oh, I want to make out with Sierra when I'm drunk.
100%.
But other than that, I think he did have a turnaround season. Like I think he was dropping good points on Kyle and Carl and all that.
I think he's very wise. I have to say this. At my rewatch, I think I let the noise of the people cloud me on Jesse Solomon being like, oh, he's this, he's that. And like, I forgot because he did have a shitty, like he did treat Lexi like shit. His first season, I make fun of him for singing, but he came on, he literally like won
sure of himself.
No, but he literally won an award for like theater or something. Like he's always wanted to sing. So like it tracks that he
went to college for jazz.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I like totally forgot about that. So Jesse Solomon, I'm looking at you like, I'm sorry for making fun of you in your singing career. Like I hope that you really take off because like that's always been your dream and I support that. Number 2, I didn't forget that he was a cancer survivor, but I've totally like kind of just wiped it out of my brain. And like as somebody who did have a brain tumor, and I literally started crying when he was talking about it in my rewatch because I totally understand him being like, I just turned 30 and I was like, I'm so lucky to be alive because like even though I'm 14 years tumor free, I always still feel like that.
Yeah.
So I just like really like Jesse, and I really
do too. And I really think like.
So I'm sorry, Jesse.
I do really think we should start to think like, what would Jesse Solomon do?
Yeah. What would
and I think he
would never have done that.
No, and I think he had really good reads on Kyle and Amanda. And in the reunion when it started, I'm sorry, Kyle and Carl, not Kyle and Amanda. Yeah. When the reunion first started, and his first instinct was to call Mother Hubbard, I was like, this man knows what he's doing.
Literally, and like he is,
and he does know what Jesse Solomon would do, and it's Collins.
I'm sorry, he's not Tom Schwartz.
He's not Tom Schwartz by a mile. And actually, that's the one redeemable thing of Amanda in the reunion where she said, like, Jesse didn't know anything and, like cleared that.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't believe that goddamn thing.
And then the last thing I wanted to say, which will lead into the reunion, is I love KJ. I love that man. I cherish that man. KJ. I want that man to get off this show. And I say that
I need him, Sierra, and Mia on
their own show, on a podcast. Like I don't want him to be. I feel like reality TV, like especially Summer House, like seeing the vitriol for Amanda, like how Jesse had one bad season, the public turned on him. Like it makes me scared for KJ. But I think he's in therapy, he's on medication now, whatever. But like I thought it was really brave of him to share what he shared on the reunion. I think he is absolutely just like the most adorable man, and he's also like so fine. Like he is such a fine man. I wish that Sierra and him were not brother and sister because like that would be a couple that would rock
or
the
him
world.
And Mia.
Or him and Mia. I, by the way, love Mia.
Yeah, and I
think
love
Mia was an amazing addition, and I don't know where Mia
good.
was sooner, but I think Mia, if Paige didn't leave, Mia never could have joined because Sierra and Paige are like besties. So like it would have been a different dynamic if Mia was there while Paige was there. But I think Paige leaving gave the opportunity for Mia. And I don't love Paige, but I loved Mia.
I love when Andy Cohen was like, and who instigated your breakup? And she's like, me. I always do. I was like,
no, I really, really liked her.
I loved her really.
So
her TikTok
overall,
too.
I thought this season, in terms of new ads, I thought had the best new ads.
Yeah, do you get
Levi was kind of a nothing burger, but she was like a cutie and like
camera time.
No, but she was like a cutie and she was like really good to Bailey. Like when Bailey had that blow up with Ben and she stayed home with Bailey, like I thought that was really sweet.
But do you know what I'm saying? What I was saying a few episodes ago, where I think there is a world where they could keep Summer House. It just would be different, but it would be like Bailey, Levi, KJ. Like those, but I agree. What you're saying KJ.
I just am scared for him. I want him on my screens. I want him on my phone. I want to see more of him, but I don't know that I want to see more of him in a format where people can attack him in the way that Bravo fans attack people.
However, though, I will say, like, now that he's been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, right? That's what they said. He said BPD, bipolar disorder.
Oh.
He said BPD.
I think BPD is borderline personality disorder.
Oh. Well, either one.
Let me ask the doctor.
Being on medication is going to help him leaps and bounds. Like, medication for mental health is so important. And the fact that he talked about it and was so vulnerable, like you said, is so important because mental health is so, like, taboo in general, but especially for
borderline personality disorder.
Oh, okay. Especially for men, though. And I don't give men a lot.
No, I don't give men a lot of credit.
But, like, it is harder for them to come out on and talk about struggles with mental health because people automatically are like, oh, you're a man, you struggle with your mental health, weak. And I do strong.
I do want to say, like, I do get worried about Dara. Like, I don't know. She came in so hot for Ben, and then she, like, latched into KJ so fast.
No, I like Dara
her and KJ are a better match than her and Ben. And obviously, Ben had a girlfriend this whole time. Duh. So, like, it wasn't going to work with Ben. But I don't know. There's just something about Dara where I just feel like, I don't know, I get nervous that, like, she's going to take advantage of my sweet, sweet KJ.
I don't know. I like him and Dara.
Also, like, when he was talking about being hospitalized for self-harm and, like, having to go through that recovery, he was like, Sierra was there every day. Mia was there every day. He didn't mention Dara.
Yeah, I did. I kind of.
And I think if that's your girlfriend, you say, like, Dara was with me every single step of the way. And, like, Mia and Sierra were also there with me.
Yes. However, though, I will say the experience of a friend versus a partner
totally different. But I do think, like, I would have mentioned her maybe when I was talking about that.
I some funky donkeys going on there, but, like, again, I don't know because they unfollowed each other. He wiped her clean from his feed except for a sponsored post. But then, like, yesterday he dropped a music video and she's in it and he's like wifey and all this stuff. So, like, I don't really know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But I'm excited for part 2 because I don't know. I want to see Sierra absolutely bury those two.
Guys, it's gonna be so that part like
and her opening statement where she's like, I just want to come on here. I'm ready to take accountability. I'm ready to whatever, blah, blah. When did you say sorry for fucking anything? Telling Sierra to fuck off.
And you're telling Sierra to fuck off? Who do you think you are?
Also, everybody thinks that they were high.
No, first of all, allegedly, I'll say allegedly to protect us, 1,000% maxed out on Xanax, the highest Xanax prescription ever, because I've never taken Xanax. I've experienced people who have taken Xanax and they think they're untouchable. They think they can say and do whatever they want and they go off and they feel nothing and they don't remember it the next day. And the fact that with the second she looked at Sierra and was like, fuck off, I'm like, oh, my girl is barred up, allegedly. And then fucking doofus, ding dong dip dong, sitting there mute, not saying anything.
Honestly,
and Sierra's like, is he defending you now? It's like, I hope you think about that, Amanda.
I have something to say about that, honestly. I don't give a shit what West has to say. I don't want to hear from West. Let him be fucking mute. Personally,
he's disgusting.
If I'm Sierra, West has shown me who he is time and time and time again. Yeah. He has shown me that he is not a loyal person. He's shown me that he's a fuckboy. He's shown me that he's an asshole. I'm not shocked that this happened with West.
Lindsay had him in 2.5.
I want to hear more from Amanda.
Yeah, well, I
don't want him to defend Amanda. I don't want him to say what he has to say about Amanda. I want you to sit there and shut the fuck up with your sweaty pits and let the woman who betrayed her best friend with a man that looks like a rat, I want her to speak. And I don't want to hear from West.
Here's the thing. He could look like the hottest man in the world. I still wouldn't do that. And when she was like, you can't help who you love.
He could be Channing Tatum and she's the man, and I still wouldn't want to hear from him.
It's like, here's the thing, girl. You're right. You can't help who you like, but you can help your actions. Like, how would you feel if we turned around to you and was like, yeah, Kyle did fuck somebody, but, like, he couldn't help the fact that he got horny. Like, he just had to act on it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, no, I'm like, I need her to just shut the fuck up. Like, honestly.
No, I don't want her to, because she's showing us her true colors. Like,
she showed us her true colors all season.
But, like, even more now. Fuck off. 3 minutes into it.
Also, I do have something to say, speaking of the fuck yous. At that dinner table, when Kyle went off on Amanda before he fought with Carl, she did look at him and give him, like, a fucking face. And, like, if you, like, this is the thing. I know Tom like the back of my fucking hand. If Tom gave me a look like that at a dinner party, I would be like, what? Why are you doing that? I wouldn't say fuck you to my partner across the table because I'm a normal, like, chemically balanced person. However, you know when your partner's giving you a look that says F you, fuck off, blah, blah. She knew exactly what she was doing.
And I have to tell you, I think her and West allegedly are...
They've been together this whole season.
Well, that 100%. Like, I'm sorry.
When she heard that they went on a double date with Ben and Sabrina, and she's like, well, that's not just friends. That's not just friends. It's like, please.
The timeline, crazy.
Also, if you watch the biggest thing is when you watch the clip of her saying the timeline, you can see him about to say something, and then she says a statement, and he's like,
no, it's
like,
a lie.
They're obviously lying, and at this point, it's like, why?
You're not blowing up your entire life for a man you haven't even seen his dingling.
WWJS, what would Jesse Solomon say? Why keep lying? No. Like, at this point, everybody knows why keep lying.
Because they think they have like a shred of dignity, and it's like, you don't. Like, we
absolutely
all, like,
don't.
it's actually like, we all can see you for exactly who you are.
Yep.
And I think allegedly that they are like skiing and partying together like all the time. And I think when she was at that dinner table with Kyle, I think she had been skiing. 100%. Some of those facial expressions that people like screenshotted.
What is skiing?
If you were to drink Coca-Cola.
I understand.
Yeah. And she's so skinny. She's out partying with him all the time. He's caught doing that like so many times.
I think that like she's doing that now because she's with him. But
no,
like,
exactly.
Your husband did the exact same thing and you couldn't be bothered to do it with him. So like,
well, I don't think Kyle, I think if anything, Kyle has a strong Adderall prescription.
No, I'm saying like going out and partying. I'm not saying this.
Oh, yeah,
I'm saying like you wouldn't
yeah.
be caught dead partying with your husband who you've been with for 10 years, but this fucking loser who was pursuing your friend at the end of summer, you're now all of a sudden like party girl.
And when Sierra read her at the end and was like, yeah, you know what, maybe you are the right person for him, because he needs somebody who's so weak and so like won't speak up. And it's so true, because you knew that he was flirting with Sierra, okay? And she's like, not to the extent. Yeah, you fucking did. You knew that he was dating Mia or whoever that girl is. You knew about that. And not only that, in the Southern Hospitality trailer for their reunion, Mia, who said before that he slid into her DMs, they're basically calling her out for fucking Wes. And she's like, no, I didn't. And Lev was like, I heard you say that you did. Like, I know you did. And Amanda was hanging out with them before they went on their date. So
she's pathetic.
Like,
I'm sorry.
You're just letting this man run train on everyone in New York City or around the goddamn fucking globe and coming home to you. Like, girl, what are you doing?
But Kyle can't DJ in Vegas.
But Kyle can't DJ in Vegas and give somebody a little kiss on a video.
Kyle can't sleep at a fan's house, but Wes can go fuck every girl in Manhattan and you think it's fine.
It's just like...
Mia said it perfectly. Why are you doing this? Like, you went from being married, not in a perfect relationship, but something you guys could have worked on if you really sat down and put in the effort, to being a side piece.
No, the whole thing is, and this is...
You went from being Kyle's rumored side piece to being Wes' confirmed side piece, and you care less about being a confirmed side piece than you ever did about all the rumors that came out about your husband.
It's insane. And the thing is...
Clip that.
Yeah, clip that. This is why I always say, I've said it to you, I've said it before a million times. If I ever have a daughter, if people who have daughters out there are a girl and you struggle with confidence is the most important thing in the entire world, because if you don't have confidence, this is what happens. None of this would happen if she had an ounce of confidence and self-worth, and that is extremely hard to build, especially when you're on a reality TV show. I can't imagine, but like, it's got to be something that's ingrained in you from a very young age. It's like Euphoria. Maddie knew who she was from a very young age. Like, if you are not confident, this is what fucking happens.
Sorry to take a side rail.
I've just been so busy.
No, by the way, I'm not interested.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I keep seeing clips and I'm like, what is this show? And you know what? The director's like kind of gross.
Really? I might watch it eventually, but like,
no,
it's not something that I'm like running to.
No. And I mean, let me be clear. I fucking love Zendaya.
And you know what it is?
I would watch Zendaya take a shit on the street, okay? I love Zendaya.
You know what I think?
But I'm not interested in that show.
I think it's because Angus, was that his name?
Angus Cloud.
Died.
Rest in peace.
That was really sad.
Yeah, that was really awful.
That was traumatic for me, which I don't even know him, so I can't imagine how it was for everyone else. But like, yeah. Anyway,
do we have any other things to talk about?
Back to the fuck ass rate. Let's like summarize part one. I'm so proud of Sierra. She's in her anger stage. Kyle's upset. Like, he's visibly in pain. You can see. I think he's still so in love with Amanda. I think he like wants to defend her.
I thought it was interesting that he said he wasn't going to have any alcohol because he's like, I want to go into this with a clear mind.
Because like self-aware. And Amanda and Wes, deplorable. I never even would have expected it to be this bad.
No, it's awful.
But the city for like a second, they did.
I haven't watched the city yet.
No,
wait, can we?
This has nothing storyline.
Okay.
They did her so dirty. You know how Kyle always is complaining about how she's lazy and
I saw the clip.
Oh my god, I was like, I'm watching an episode of Hoarders. Disgusting.
I saved the city review because I want to watch the city. I just
that's
haven't.
The only thing I was gonna say. The last thing,
I'm going to be watching the city for Andrea, my king.
The last thing. The Real Housewives of Rhode Island, and I want to do a social test. I'm going to say two different things, and I want you to tell me what you picture. When I first say I'm homeless, what do you think? And don't worry about being canceled.
No, like you're living like you don't have a home. Like you're living on the streets. You're probably like impoverished. You maybe don't have a job to support yourself.
Now, if I said to you, we were homeless because my father stole my mother's house. They broke up and they kicked us out, and we were homeless. We had to go from family member to family member. What would you think?
Not the same kind of homeless.
Thank you. So. Alicia.
I mean, it is still by definition homeless. Like, you do not have a home.
Yes. Alicia was saying that.
Did I just burn my girl?
No, I think you proved my point in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
So Alicia was saying that
I love a fig. I love a sig.
Alicia was saying they were homeless because her dad pulled the rug out from under them and they had to go from house to house. What she means is we didn't have a home and we didn't have stability. Liz is like on one being like, you were never homeless. You were never homeless. Your parents wouldn't like if you, your mother wouldn't like if you said that. Like saying that she's lying about being homeless. It's like Alicia never said that she was like begging on the street.
She used the wrong word.
She just she meant she didn't have stability. And Liz
she hit a woman with her car. Like she's not going to use the right words. I'm sorry.
Liz cannot let it go. Liz is so hell bent on proving that she's not homeless. And it's like, she just means that she didn't have stability. Like by definition, she didn't have a home. She's going from place to place. She never said that she was on the street. She never said that. She never made her family look bad. She never said that.
I'm going to need Liz to apologize to my girl.
Yeah, but
Dolores, get in there and fix this.
The next episode of Rhode Island. So, did you know that Rosie, Real Housewives of Rhode Island, her husband is the Frank Sinatra singer at Capo?
On Sinatra night.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Oh my God.
So the next episode they're there.
I just went to Capo, by the way, a couple weeks ago. Amazing.
The next episode they're there. Rosie didn't invite Kelsey because she didn't want drama, and it looks like Joellen and Liz. I actually was watching it. I had a pit in my stomach. So oh, they're gonna fuck each other up. Liz is so mad at Joellen because she feels like Joellen doesn't have her back with the whole homelessness Alicia thing, and Joellen's they're in her I'm excited. I think it's gonna be bad.
Okay.
But I just need so you understand. If someone
I understand. If someone said that to me, I would understand what they meant. I would just say maybe you weren't homeless. Maybe you just didn't have a home, which is saying the same thing but in a different way.
But I feel if I was Liz, I wouldn't feel the need to insert that because it's obviously we know Alicia.
Unless the only thing I'll say is think about our mom and if we didn't if for whatever reason the same situation happened with us and we were going around saying we were homeless, that would embarrass our mom because we weren't homeless. We were living in a home. It just wasn't ours.
And I think that
it's we didn't have our own home.
Yeah, and that was Liz's initial point, which I get. But
is she close with Alicia's family?
She knows Alicia's family, yes. But Alicia explained it and said we were at my grandparents' house. We went back and forth. It was very clear that Alicia did not mean that she was on the street begging. So it's you gotta let it go, Liz. But she can't.
Interesting. Well, we'll see how that plays out. Dolo, get in there and fix that because that sounds like you could solve it in a second.
I'm gonna fix that. Also, Ashley, by the way, I'm not sure what show
I gotta get a matcha from Ashley's coffee shop.
Yeah, Audrey's, which is so funny because Alicia's I love Aubrey's, and it's Audrey's thing.
She loves her Jane Fondas and she loves her Aubrey's.
I don't know what show Ashley thought she signed up for. She's having panic attacks because the girls are fighting. She's like, can we all please get along? And
I do have to say, she went on, I can't remember if it was Watch What Happens Live or some interview where she had receipts on Rosie. Not Rosie.
On Kelsey. Listen.
They're the same.
No, listen. I cannot stand Kelsey. I find Kelsey to be I'm sorry, maybe this opinion will change. I find her to be so annoying. I find her to be forcing
her face card does not decline though.
No, she's beautiful. That's not up for debate. But she's trying so hard to force moments, coming in with the bullhorn and wearing the slam pig sash and her pigtails and being oink, oink, bitch. She's trying so hard to have moments.
And that's a girl in pageants.
And it's just
she's a performer.
It's Rosie didn't need to try to have a moment. Rosie read you to filth. She read you up and down. She stepped on you. She spit you out. And all you could say was, I won that pageant fair and square. You're trying way too hard. You're trying way too hard. And I just want to say, it's so funny because you're acting like your ex is paying for your shit because it's oh, if we were married, I would be owed this. But then you're saying that he would be mad and stop paying for you if you got serious with Billy, your other man. So is he just giving it to you because it's oh, common law marriage, or are you still involved? And that's all I'll say about that.
Okay, well, we will see next week.
Yeah. So with that, I'm ready to rock.
What are you obsessed with this week? Actually, can we start with the bad? I like to start with the bad.
Yeah, that's
what are you ready to move on from this week?
Ready to move on from.
I'm ready to move on from Tristan Thompson. I'm done with that man. You said it best at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
I'm done with that man.
I'm gonna piggyback up on that one. I'm ready to move on from Tristan Thompson.
So you're copying me, copying you?
Yeah, me copying you, copying me, copying you, copying me, copying you.
And what are you obsessed with this week?
What am I obsessed with this week?
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Queen Sierra. That read was so good.
Yeah.
She crushed it at the reunion.
Am I gonna copy you again?
Are you gonna copy me again? No, I think she absolutely fucking crushed that. I want her to stay exactly doing what she's doing. I love her. I love her down. And also, now's not a bad time to think about Jesse Solomon. I just want to put that out there.
I agree with you on Sierra. I'm obsessed with that, but I'm also just I'm obsessed with Hallie Batchelder and her Nantucket posts. You should go.
I'm obsessed with Cisco. Should we go back?
You should go it up. Go look it up. Go look her up and find
I will.
It's so it's funny. It makes me laugh.
I love a little laugh. I love a fig. I love a sig. I love a crack. I love a laugh.
I love a fig. I love a sig. I love a gig. I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week. We hope you're ready for us.
We hope you're ready for it.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh my God, that would do Taylor very much injustice.
Yeah, for sure.
Bye.